Here are 3 things to know when traveling to Italy. But firstly, hi, I'm Eleonora and I'm your Italian bestie. My account is a one-stop shop for all things travel to Italy. First things first, latte means milk. I know latte is what you would buy in America, in Australia, as a frothy coffee with milk. However, the translation exactly in Italian means milk. So if you go to get a coffee and you actually want a latte, you can't say I want a latte in Italian because they will just bring you a cup of milk. And if you go and you want something that resembles a latte, definitely go for a cappuccino instead. Number 2 is bars aren't bars. Let me explain. A bar in English is where you would go to have a martini, to have a vodka lemonade or vodka soda or whatever, to go and drink some alcohol. However, a bar in Italy, you say andiamo al bar, let's go to the bar to get a coffee. So pretty much where you get a coffee in Italy, where you have breakfast, that's a bar. And you can also have aperitivo in a bar. However, it's mainly a breakfast place. Another tip that you should definitely be thinking about is know your voltage. European voltage is not the same as US voltage. So if you bring your Dyson Airwrap or if you bring your, all your appliances, they just won't work, unfortunately. What I recommend is you either trying a voltage converter. However, I've heard mixed opinions on the actual voltage converter. If it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it just kind of burns the whole unit. Or unfortunately, leave your appliances at home and kind of do what you have from the hotel. I know that some hotels do give you the more premium hotels give you like the Airwrap, or, they give you like a straightener of some sort. So do your research before you go, check your hotels, check what they offer, and you might want to look into a voltage converter. However, I do think that has to be one of the only options for a US voltage. I really, really hope this helped. I'll see you in the next one.